Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2015 Kentucky Oaks preview. I am Ryan Rapko, aka Chuckles375 on Twitter, and looking to hopefully do more of these videos in the near future. We're going to be doing the Oaks video here, and also the Derby video will be tomorrow. I'm recording this as the post positions are getting drawn for the Derby, so I'll give me tonight to look everything over for the whole card and hopefully post some winners on both these videos. So without further ado, let's get into the Kentucky Oaks 2015 card. So race 1, 7 furlongs, optional claiming $75,000. Horses, 3-year-old fillies. Looking at the field, I really don't have a good grasp on this race. I mean, the 2, Chide is my top selection. Won pretty convincingly first time out for Elstall. Jimmy Graham has the 3 for Ben Colebrook. Really nice figures. At his last race at Keeneland, winning by a length and a quarter. Those are the 2 I landed on. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the favorite, the 5, Cat Ballou for Ken McPeak. I just, he won back in November, and then since then, I know he's gotten 2 off tracks, but I'm just not seeing it here. He won one of the horses that I did kind of feel had an outside chance was the 9 Thesography for Phil Simms, Corey Lanerie aboard. Real nice last off start, albeit it was on the slop. I think he can fill in, maybe your try your super. So 2-3-5-9 is how I saw the first race on Friday. Race 2, we got Straight Maidens, Mile in the Grass. Looking at the 2, Saw Sun, I don't know, maybe, first time turf, you get Jose Lezcano, I really like him on the turf, but, I just don't see it. With his running style, I just don't see, how I could do it. I ended up landing on the, let me see, where I got my picks here. Pardon me for one second. Got the 9 horse. Cateta, 4-1, Javier Castellano for Rusty Arnold. Good first time out on the turf, good showing. Yeah, big jockey improvement from Brian Hernandez. No, not Brian Hernandez, but Javier Castellano is one of the top turf jockeys in the world. We got the 4-2 here, Killer Partner, Jose Ortiz, Mike Maker. Be there. He's been there every start. Tends to have a little second-itis, Third place, I got the 11, Vouch for Kitten, first timer, Wesley Ward, Joel Rosario, Kitten's Joy Mare, Ken Sarah Ramsey, he's going to be there. And fourth to put the 2, Saw Sun. So 9-4, 11-2 is how I saw the second race. I'm not big on, getting really analytical on descriptions of the race. I just go with my picks and what I feel. So sorry if you're looking for more information. It's just how I do things. So. Third race, optional claiming $75,000, 3-year-old fillies. My best bet of the day. I love the 8-horse Carolina, 7-2 morning line, John Velasquez. There's a ton of speed in this race, a ton of inside speed, and I think the 8's going to sit off just real nice, have a real nice trip. And his last start, really dug in, and he was stalking, it was within 3 lengths the whole time around, and came around the final turn, he just dug it out and just grinded out a victory, and I really like that, especially in this race. He got a ton of speed in front of him, and I think he's going to sit a very good trip, and he's going to pounce him as soon as he hit the quarter pole and just go. So I like the 8 Carolina. Another one that I liked also was the 9, right to the outside of Impala Class for Dallas Stewart. I think he's going to price a similar trip, probably just be off the 8 horse. The 8's going to get first run, the 9's going to be right there. So I got 8, 9, and 2 horses I thought they were going to be the speed out there. The 6 and the 7. Garden Princess in Effect. Garden Princess is going to go and hopefully, last the whole way. But I really think Gates going to have his number, and he's going to pounce on him at the quarter pole, like I said. So 8, 9, 6, 7. I really consider singling the 8 on all of your exotic wagers, whether it be pick 3, early pick 4, and so forth. Race 4. Straight Maidens again. Mile on the turf. Fillies and Mares, 3-year-olds, and Upward. Looking at this race, I landed on the 5, Counterfactual for Tom Amoss, James Graham. With these type of style horses, Jimmy Graham is a great finishing rider. I think he can, really finish well on horse, and I really think, when it gets down to it and he's coming down the wire, I think he really likes to, he finishes well. I don't know how else to put it. I really think that's what he's going to do. He's outside of speed again with the 2 Deep Express, and also that's the only speed inside of him. He has the 7 Cash in My Pocket, who I also think is going to fit in this group. Another horse I thought that had a chance to win this race would be the 11, the Strip, for Ken McPeak. His first time on grass, albeit it was last August, the horse really didn't show much. He had a few starts in the third here, but he gets first time Lasix. Getting him back on the turf might be what he needs. So I'm thinking with the change and getting a big jockey improvement from Chris Landeros, now Joel Rosario, I think it's really gonna benefit him. So I ended up seeing this race 5, 11, 7, and 12. 12 Run Zippy Run on the outside for Corey Lanery. I think he thought some vertical exotics for you. Race 5. Mile on the Dirt, optional claiming 62 500 horses. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Looking at this race, I landed on the 7, Enchanting Lisa. Enchanting Lisa also, Wise Dan's sister. Half sister, full sister, I don't know. It's a sister, that's all I know. But I landed on this horse, I think, best horse in the race, I think. There really wasn't much I saw in here. The 11, Zevin, Reddy Kenneally and Javier Castellano, I think is, going to be right there too. Zevin finished 6th behind Asking for Money in an optional claimer in Gulfstream back in January, and of course Asking for Money beat Bird at the Wire, who is going to be my Oaks horse, but I'll get that later. But I liked 7, 11, and then the 3rd and 4th I went with number 5, Elusive Fate, and the 6th Senior Prom for 4th. The 5, Elusive Fate, kind of regressed in his last start, albeit it was 1 turn. And it's a 1-turn mile here, so, I'm thinking, I don't think he's going to like the 1 turn. I think he's better suited going 2 turns. I really think he's just going to be a tier below the top 2 here. And the 6th, Senior Prom, first 4 races, was really good. And as soon as he tested the Great Stakes competition, she fell off the map. Hasn't been in the money since. And maybe with Robbie up and getting her back to Churchill Downs, where she's flourished in the past, maybe she can talk some exotics, maybe win candidate. Who knows? But 7, 11, 5, 6 is how I saw the 5th race. Now we get to stakes competition. Race 6. The Grade 3 Edgewood, a mile and a 16th on the grass for fillies 3 years of age. And I really couldn't get past the 2 favorites here. 1, 3, 4, 6 is how I saw Quality Rocks, Bill Mott trainee for Jose Lascano riding. I really think class of the field. Coming off a little bit of a layoff, had a really nice Florida Oaks. Sunset Glow, hasn't won since last August. They're getting 8 to 5. Albeit the class is there, but hasn't won in over 6 months, and 8 to 5. I'm just not gonna take it. The 4, My Year Is a Day, coming overseas, Grand Motion. You gotta respect them. But I just think the class is gonna be too much for this horse. And then the 4th, I have the 6 Feathered. First time turf in a stakes race. Todd Pletcher, on these undercards, he tends to have them ready to go. And first time turf though, I don't know. It might be too much of a task for him. So 1, 3, 4, 6 is how I saw Quality Rock. I think if you're going using exotic wagers, I think 1, 3 and you're gonna get through. So I don't see anything crazy happening. Race 7. The La Troyenne, Grade 1, mile and 16th. Fillies and mares, 4 years old and upward. As you can tell, it's my first video. So this race, really, outside of what I have in my top two, I really don't think there's much else. I saw it 5-7-3-8, sheer drama on top, nothing fancy. Really two blowout races on figures. I mean, my type of handicapping, I'm a figure guy, but also I tend to give a little bit of class in there too. But if your horse is proven fast at a distance, why wouldn't you use him? You could say, okay, horses at might have had a bad day on a certain distance or a certain track, but I might give them some leeway on that. But if your horse is proven time in and time out at a certain distance, in terms of speed and in terms of record and in terms of class, you can't throw them out. You can't dismiss them. Albeit, it's going to be a short price. Well, hey, take it and move on. There'll be prices to be added tomorrow, or on Friday and Saturday, I should say. So 5-7-3-8 is what I saw. Gold Medal Dancer. Horse is going to be there. It's going to be there. I mean, you can knock the connections all you want. The horse is good. He's going to be there. And you'll probably get every bit of 9-2 or 5-1 on the horse. The 3 Sweet Whiskey. Not a fan. Not a fan of his, or hers, I should say. Really hasn't done much. I mean, hasn't won since last January. Faced some really good horses, but I just don't see it here. I really don't. In the 8, Molly Morgan, horses seen better days. I mean, albeit 5 for 13 at Churchill, 10 of 13 the money at Churchill. I just don't see that. I think the 5 and 7 are just a little bit better than these. And if you're playing exotics, though, I would use all 4 just in case something crazy happens. But that's how I saw the 7, 5-7-3-8. The 8th race, the Ali Sheba, grade 2, mile 16th, 4-year-olds and upward, 2-7. that's it. It's 2-7. Really nothing much, to write home about in this race. The 8 called me George 15-1. I think he has a chance to fill in some exotics. Liked his New Orleans handicap a lot. Great closing kick. 0 for 6 at Churchill, kind of disheartening, but 4 for 6 second and third. So he has a chance to fill in some exotics, and we have a nice exactor try with him. And 4th, I like the 3 Neck and Neck. I think also can fill in some exotics. I don't see him being a real win candidate. Hasn't won in almost 3 years now. So, but I think he can. He loves Churchill though, so I think he's not as good as these, but he can finish 3rd or 4th and maybe fill in some exotics for you. So 2-7-3-8 is how I saw the 8th race. 9th race, one of my favorite races of Derby weekend, the Twin Spires Turf Sprint, grade 3, 5 furlongs. I love these turf races. I love these sprints. These are great races to watch and handicap. This is a wide open race. This is a race I think you're going to get a price in. I like the 8 Good Deed. He's my top selection. He's just always he's been the exact 6 out of the last 7 times, albeit it hasn't been against great competition, but 6 for 6 in the exact distance. He's a distance proven horse. That's what I mean. He's running his figures at the distance. He's gonna be there. Same thing. I mean, the 9 20-1 morning line, and albeit he hasn't faced much, but he's always been there. Always been there. And at 20-1, I think he's really gonna light up some boards. I think. Something extra. The 11 I have 3rd. The Shakertown's really a productive race going into this turf sprint. Can't be ignored. Really good horse. The 3, Heitai, Captain with Candace. This is one of her favorites. Heitai. Giving this horse some respect. Really proven horse too. 4 for 4 at this distance. Really, really good horse. He's gonna be trying to go beat to wire, and hopefully he can stay up there for Candace. But he's gonna contend with the 1. The 1's gonna try to go beat the wire as well. So, and finally the 10 Power Alert. Just didn't have it in the Shakertown. It might have been a little too far for him. but someone you gotta use as well. So 5 deep and exotics. The 12 undrafted, I've never been a fan of his. Never have. I really think he wants to go a little bit longer on the grass. I'm thinking 6.5 will be his perfect distance on the grass. In this spot, I can't endorse him at 72. I can't. 8, 9, 11, 3, 10 is how I saw it. And I would use all 5 in some exotic wagers. Race 10, the 8 bells, 7 furlongs for 3-year-old fillies. Completely against the 1 and the 2. I am completely against them. I do not like them. I just think there's better horses in this race. I landed the outside, the 12 Taylor S. 4-1, Dale Romans, Corey Lane. I think Dale Romans is a big Friday. I really do. The horse, in the Forward Gal, second time against stakes competition. The Alcibiades, on a wet fast track, I kind of want to throw that race out, I should say. But in the Forward Gal, really dug in, really hung on, really, really showed me something. I really think, this horse is going to be there. The horse is just on the inside of him too. Street Heart at 15-1, I really think has a big shot. Coming back off the layoff, Albie was in the slot, really nice victory. Second time off the layoff for Ed Keneally. Why would we put this horse in this race if she didn't think she had a chance? So I really think this horse has a shot at 15-1. Third, I got the 8, Enchanting Lady, the other Baffert, 4-1. I've always liked this filly. Very, very good horse. Sprinting is what she wants to do. And I think 7 furlongs is going to smack her right in the face. And finally, fourth, I like the 7, Lavender Chrissy. Also, I think loves sprinting. Has a win over the surface. Really think it's going to be them. One of them 4. I really don't see the 1 or the 2 doing much of anything. So 12, 11, 8, 7. I would use all 4 in your late wagers. The Kentucky Oaks, race 11, mile and an eighth, 3-year-old fillies. There's a lot of good fillies in this race. A lot of good fillies. I'm very happy it's a full field. You don't see a full Kentucky Oaks field often. I'm on the 13th, Bertha Wire. The Devona Dale, that Gulfstream surface was just so tricky this past winter, and on that day especially, when Akadi's Phaeton won it, $1 billion to 1, whatever she was, and Bertha Wire was just going the whole way. It was going the whole way with asking for money, and the horse put the 104 Brisnet speed figure. I used Brisnet, not the DRF. I really liked that race. I really did. And when she came back and won the Gulfstream Oaks, I said, that's my Oaks horse. I love the way the horse runs. As soon as she broke her maiden, it's been great stakes competition the whole way out. She's just been there every single time. 6-1. I don't understand how she's 6-1. I just don't see it. I really think, I think she's gonna get played a little bit. I would be happy if I get 4-1. But I could see her going off at 3-1 easy. I don't like the 12. I like 12 to fill out maybe some exotics. I have her third listed, but okay, she's won 2 blowout races, albeit okay, she beat Luminance, and she won the Santa Isabel, pretty convincing fashion, but I just don't know. I mean, 7-2. I don't know how. I don't know. I think I'm a Chatterbox should be the more night favorite, but that's just my opinion. I would rank the 8 higher than the 12, or 12. But the 8 I'm a Chatterbox. It's going to be there. She's going to be, stalking, trying to make one run at the end, and hopefully she'll get there. But the 7 Lovely Maria, the other Jones horse, I really think has a better shot. Just to the inside, I'm thinking. I don't know if he's going to try a 7-7 and leave the 8 to try to make one run at the end. But that's what I'm kind of thinking. And if the 7 will go out and try to pressure, I'm trying to see what the speed is in here. Kono Commando, who I am completely against. I'm not a fan of Kono Commando whatsoever. I think as soon as she hits, I would say, I don't know, the 6 furlong pole, I think she's going to be done. I think the horse is a great sprinter, but I think that's it. The form in New York, I'm just not going to endorse. I'm just completely against her. I ended up seeing this race 13, 7, 12. I have the 4, Eskin for Money 4th, and the 10, Ocean Wave 5th. I think Ocean Wave's gonna might outrun her odds. I really think she might outrun her odds, and it's a good horse, and I think she's gonna be there. So 13, 7, 12, 4, and 10. The 8 I'm a Chatterbox. I would throw in my exotics as well. I mean, Fairgrounds I've never been a fan of. I've never been a fan of Fairgrounds. And, okay, she beat Shook Up. She beat Love Maria, her stablemate. Forever Unbridled. Money's on Charlotte. But you look at the odds of these horses. Shook Up, 30 to 1. Forever Unbridled, 15 to 1. Money's on Charlotte, 50 to 1. Why would these horses be so high prices if you beat them, in all these races? I just don't see it. I really don't. I don't think the form's good down there. So 13, 7, 12, 4, 10 is how I saw the Kentucky Oaks. Bird at the Wire, your Oaks winner, in my opinion. Finally, race 12, 7 furlongs. Filly Mares 3-year-olds and upward. Straight maiden, $62,000 purse. And I ended up seeing this race 2, 5, 3, 4. Flying Jibe. Let me see. Pull my notes here. Rosario Dallas Stewart. I mean, second off the layoff. Really had a nice start off the layoff. Nice figure. Finished second to Opening Act, who I have in my exotics earlier on. I think if Opening Act runs well, this horse can run really well. So 8 to 1. I think you're going to get every bit of that. The 3 Miss Cobblestone, interesting horse from Mr. McPeak and Chris Landeros. But Rosario jumps off of him. It goes to the 2. So the horse finished well with Rosario. I mean, albeit it was on the slop, but Dickinson's a good horse. I mean, finished raced with Bird at the Wire, albeit got smoked. But finished second to Julep. Julep's in I think Julep's in a stake race earlier. I can't remember, but I think the 3's going to be there. The 5, Roberta Turner, maybe. Maybe the extra distance will help out. He's going to be flying at the end. Got to use. And who do I have 4th? Can't remember here. The 4. 4 is Lunar Gaze. Tom Amoss, Jimmy Graham. Got to show better, though. Got to show better. Second time out. Amoss has good figures. Second time out. And good jockey trainer combination. So hopefully they can light up at 8 to 1 as well. So 2, 3, 5, 4 is how I saw the final race. Some exotic plays for Friday. Haven't written down here. In the first race, pick 3, I would go 2, 3, 5 with all with 8. Carolina, my best bet of the day. In the second race, all with 8 with 5, 7, 11, 12. Early pick 4, all with 8 with 5, 7, 11, 12 with 5, 7, 11. And if my math is correct, that is a $72 ticket, I believe. The pick 5, starting with, I believe it's the La Troyenne. 3, 5, 7, 8 with 2, 7 with 3, 8, 9, 10, 11 with 8, 12 with 7, 13. And that comes out to be 40, 80, 160, $80. $80. And I think you got a chance to make some money with that, and especially if the turf sprint, I think, comes bombs away with the 9. And I'm a Chatterbox. I'm not a Chatterbox. Bird at the Wire, 6 to 1. I think That's gonna pay, as well as the pick four. The pick four, I got 2-7 with 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, with 8, 11, 12, with 4, 7, 10, 12, 13. So I kind of spread out in the pick four in the Oaks, and also added a horse in the Alishiba. Is that race 10? No, race 10 is the 8 bells. So 2 by 5, 10, 30, 75 bucks. So 155 if you want to play the pick 5 and pick 4. But albeit, this is just my opinion. Your opinion is the one that counts. Good luck on Kentucky Oaks Day on Friday, and tomorrow, which will be Thursday, we'll have the Kentucky Derby preview for 2015. So thanks for watching, and be cashing, not trashing.